detox this. Well, this is the time where I make a little change and everything. For now, it's time to get the job done. Excuse me. Oops. Excuse me. Now it's time to get the job done. Have to just change a couple of things. After that, it's a done deal. It's like just the Board of Education. They got the people going to school. Once you feed a person lies, once you feed the children lies, what happened is that they rely on the lies that they accept. So if you have children and they don't listen, when did they stop listening to you? When you stop feeding them for breakfast. You stop feeding them for lunch. You stop feeding for dinner. When food was given to you and you didn't have to do anything but hold your hand out and receive and be a consumer. So this is what we're fighting against, but the fight was already won. We are already victorious. This victorious situation was always, it wasn't like we was never victorious. We was always on top. And with this, I'm saying the children, let them go. How many eggs do you have a month? How many eggs get impregnated? How many sperms do you carry? And how many sperms impregnate the woman? Do you even have sex? So every aspect of your who you are, what you came to do, you must continue to do that. Your duplication is just a replication of the things that need to be done in the future or in the now, but not at this time. This is your time to reign, to take charge. If you have not taken charge of yourself, your surroundings, and your children, then you're not who you're supposed to be. You're not grand, you're not great, you're none of that. You're a failure. So this is what you do. It's a certain time that women ovulate, ready for duplication. They need to be away from you because they will, as Lot's daughters did, Moab, they didn't think nobody was left on the world. And sometimes you may get in a situation where you say this or that. That is not the option because we have another journey to do. So what I've learned today from a good resource is that when a man let their daughter do many things, something happened in that relationship. And the mother knows that something happened because she taught that daughter to survive. It's things that's not being said, inappropriate touches, actions on both parts. It takes two to tango, and it takes one to put everybody in their place. So you have to put people in their place. You're not going to take advantage of me. You're not going to manipulate me. I don't want nothing that you got because you are me as in the DNA. If the DNA does not correspond to your programming, it's either not functioning right or it's going against, disagreeable, going against what you say, to find out what they can do on their own. That's fine. Just stay and back off. That's it. And that's what's happening now. A lot of things that's going on is basically people are being weak. People being weak, they didn't study, so they don't have no medical, or they don't have no health facts on staying healthy and healing. So they rely on someone they call a doctor. Now the doctor's their friend. We used to call them witch doctors, but now all of a sudden they're your friend. Now all of a sudden they there for your purpose, which is good, but they're not there for mine. So don't ever bring them over this way. Because when I'm finished with them, that's it. It's over. If they're useful, boom. It's called indigent servant. That's it. They're not the bloodline. The bloodline is very important. And if you don't deal with that, and if the bloodline is not acting right, let it go. Cut that shit off. Now we are so into what we're doing, sometimes we don't see the add-on, the expansion, because of being small increments. So the best way I can say from the way I had to do it is with that 19 seconds or that 19 ticks or that 1 to 9. Has a lot to do with a lot of different things. But at the same time, we're going to start off with something brand new. And it's going to deal with the rainbow, as you see right there. It's going to deal with the two eyes open, eyes closed, with the symbol of the third eye representing something, but it's still not open. The third eye is not open. Okay? So you have people who think they know because it's in their DNA, but it's not activated. This is why we had to do the activation and the separation. So I've separated myself from everybody. I don't know you, don't want to know you, don't want to know you. I don't want to know you. So we just leave it as that. Do your thing. And if you right, you'll be able to get to the end of the line and learn these things that's already out there. Google me, N.U.S.K.Q.U. N.U.S.K.Q.U. and go through it and live the life that I live through your time as you dealing with duality and other things on your now. You're always going to be in your now, but you can go ahead into my future. You can go into my past, and you can see how I struggled to get to this point. This was not, okay, go ahead, you got it. And those who took the easy route didn't know the hard work that it would take just to stay out of the webs of traps, lies, deception of people, because they've been programmed wrongly. So I am America's. Welcome to America.